Poppin' All Stars, welcome back to my channel. It's Damn She Jamaican, the biggest and brightest shining star. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about the Gemini Man. So it's Gemini season and I'm starting a new series where I just talk about the zodiac sign, men and women, and what's it like to date them. You know, what are they like as friends? So talking about Gemini, I've done a zodiac sign video on Gemini already. So I'm basically just making a new one. And this one is specifically geared towards the men. Okay? So Gemini men, they're ruled by Mercury. So these people like to be stimulated mentally. They like to have conversations. They like small talks. They like meeting new people. They're very witty people, very funny, very good with words. Very good writers, very good entertainers. These people are very knowledgeable when it comes to just interacting with people, you know, how to get along, how to network. These are very great networkers. These people know a little bit about everything and they like to learn. These people really like to learn about other people, you know, how other people do things, you know. So they like that. So when you're dating a Gemini or a man specifically, he's going to want to talk to you a lot. He's going to want to keep in contact with you. He's going to want to know what's on your mind. He's going to want to know what you like, you know, how can he please you? Like, he wants to know about you. He wants to know the little stuff, the big stuff, you know. They're very curious about how your mind works, what's on your mind, you know, the things that excite you. So dating a Gemini man, you got to keep his mind stimulated. You got to be in constant contact with him, you know. If you do stop talking to him, he's going to just kind of feel like, oh, she probably don't really like me like that, you know. So for them, communication is like how you can show that you're interested in them. So just talking to them, you know, asking them little questions. And the thing about Gemini men, they don't really care about how deep the conversation goes, just as long as you guys are talking about something. So yeah, you know, they're not really so they're not so deep. That's why they have small talks. You know, I'm the type of person, I don't like small talks. I don't have no type of Gemini placement in my chart. I have Gemini in the 7th house, but that's about it. And yeah, I don't got no planets in Gemini. I don't like talk. I have no air in my chart. Like, I'm so surprised I'm a YouTuber, because I'm like, how am I communicating? But yeah, Gemini men, they like women that can just have fun, be free spirited, you know, be able to talk about things. They like women that are some of them actually like women that are kind of like tech savvy, women that are interested in computers, you know, women that are interested in technology, YouTubers, you know, they like stuff like that. They like people that know, that use their mind, and they really admire that. So like I'm saying, like for a Gemini man to really get with him, like you're gonna have to stimulate his mind. Like, it's not going, he's an air sign, like it's not gonna be, you can be pretty and all that, but what's really gonna get him attracted to you is how smart he thinks you are. Like, he'll always remember you. And yeah, even though they meet a lot of people and they talk to a lot of people, it's just, they want to know that you're somebody that won't ever be boring. You know, they want to know that you're somebody that is always on a search for knowledge and is always learning and communicating. You know, these are those people, you know. Like I said, I'm an introvert. I mean, a lot of Geminis are introverts too. You know, they have the double side personality. So sometimes he may want to talk to you, sometimes he may not, you know. And Geminis have a lot of friends. So they might, if a Gemini likes you, he wants you to hang out with his friends. Like, you know, he wants to hang out with friends with you and just socialize. Like, these people They really have a lot of friends, and they like to socialize and talk to people. Like I said, I'm not too compatible with Geminis. And the two-faced thing, I'm gonna touch on that. Like, Geminis are two-faced. Like, one minute they could be cool with you and talk to you, and then as soon as you do something that they don't like, they may switch up. That's very true. More so in the women than the men, but these people, they just know how to talk to that person and that person. And Gemini men, they also like to gossip, and it's not like in a bitch made way. It's just they like to talk. So they like to they do gossip. They can be bitch made niggas that talk about females and just like to gossip and shit. I met some Geminis that are like that. They're like, they'll just talk about other girls, and I'm just like, okay, what the fuck that got to do with me? But nah, they do talk shit, and they do they analyze. They're kind of analytical. They pay attention to people. They pay attention to how people move. So if you think that this guy doesn't really pay attention to you, like, he probably just don't want you to know he pays attention to you. And another thing with Geminis, since they love having friends and stuff, it could really hurt them when they lose a friend. Like, it could really kind of bother them a little bit. It could kind of bother them a little bit because these people are kind of lighthearted people. Like, they're just like, oh well, I guess they don't fuck with me. But it kind of like, they'll probably be thinking like, oh, why don't they fuck with me? But yeah, if you're trying to date a Gemini man, long story short, just talk to him. Talk to him, trying to stimulate his mind. Don't be boring. And yeah, he'll pretty much like you. Like, these people aren't the type of people that really like to commit, and they may like to talk to multiple different people at one time. So it depends on his moon sign. It depends on his Venus sign as to like what he really like. Like, if he's like a committal type of Gemini. Some Geminis aren't. Like, if a Gemini has a lot of more air and fire in their chart, they're going to be kind of more scattered and more over the place. But if he has more water, or his moon sign is in earth, he might be a little bit more practical, more grounded, you know, be able to settle down, you know, be able to be able to stick to one thing. But for the most part, it's air, and air cannot be contained. So that's one thing to understand when you're in a relationship with them. So and they like their space. Gemini men, they like their space. So you can talk to them and all that, but don't overdo it. Just because I say they like communication don't mean you need to blow up their phone. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't do that to no sign. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I have for this video. Like I said, make sure that you check out the Gemini zodiac sign video. You know, the same video as this one, but just a few months ago I made it. So yeah, it's Gemini season. Turn up for all you crazy ass Gemini